All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proven ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his ring.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. It's a title he always thought he would have. He just needed the opportunity, and you all saw what he did in outclassing the all-time great Max Holloway. Alexander Volkanovski is the total package. We make a lot about his rugby league career, and at one point, he was a 214-pound athlete who was an absolute marauder, but now at a svelte 145 pounds, he truly has every skill befitting a long-reigning champion. This division has a bunch of killers in it, and right now they're all chasing the Volk man, Alexander Volkanovski. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Good.
Well, it has been amazing to watch Alexander Volkanovski's progression, even when you look back to past title defenses against the likes of the Korean Zombie, almost smiling as if to say, man, I thought you were good. I didn't know you were that good. And in theory, Volkanovski ready to present an even better version here tonight. All right, the wrestler having a little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of trips and takedowns from this very position.
Well, he manipulates you. He manipulates you from the underhook. He gets to the underhook and starts to move you forward, backwards, he's tripping. He's foot sweeping you. He has so many different ways to get you to the ground that you can never really feel comfortable from this clinch position.
Nurmagomedov goes for the takedown. He misses.
Beautiful punch to the body.
All right, so we will see early on how the Volk man chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kicker.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kicks. He is so smart inside of the octagon. that he will throw these leg kicks, not hard, but they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Straight right is there.
He's got some hands, man. Using the free hand, beautiful.
Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight.
He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to...
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Nurmagomedov getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Volkan.
Great shot from the top position.
Nurmagomedov gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Right hook attempt. That's a miss. Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow up. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Not much behind the takedown offering there. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
Owning this guy. You can do anything he wants. He's turtling up. He's got good rear naked choke defense, all right? If he gives you that back, I want you to swim off the back.
All right, here we go now, champ. Round two. Alexander Volkanovski versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Outstanding knee to the body there. He's the taller fighter. Might as well put that size to good use, and he certainly did so there. That one connected. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Man, how good is this takedown defense tonight? Pretty good attempt offensively, but once again, the sprawl is there.
Well, the wrestler's doing a good job of setting up his takedowns. He just can't finish. This guy's really good, man, and we knew this would be an even fight, but you are seeing the more well-rounded guy getting the job done tonight.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard, and he goes upstairs and is able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. But if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovski. Oh, my God.
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
And now some separation. All right, so the hands are crispy. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Another big takedown. Oh, nice elbow.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bet.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volkanovski. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Everything is going exactly like we planned. He cannot handle the striking. Listen, you're going to learn that. Just do it.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to...
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out with every shot.
John, with every shot, these guys are trying to end the fight. What a start.
Look for him to throw that overhand here. Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh, big left hook there. Immediately gets the underhook.
Nice stick to the body.
Oh! The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Oh, again.
Oh, big shots getting through.
Oh, no! Oh! And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Nurmagomedov's looking to lock up an armbar here.
That submission looks tight.
Oh, that is gonna do it. That's gotta be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. But I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Final seconds of round 3. Print the shirts, round and pound. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, that gilly is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finished the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
Volkanovski's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts. Another big takedown.
Oh, right into mount.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
This is a terrible position.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Takes his back. Volkanovski's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
5th and final round, forthcoming. Volkanovski getting tattooed by that stiff jab.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, good news is he dropped him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Volkanovski's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body. Whiffs on that offering.
Great block there. Nice job landing that takedown.
You have to fight back.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Right kick is there again for Alexander Volkanovski, DC.
Those leg kicks is so good at registering where his opponent's going to be.
Big shot there, DC. He is officially clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You gotta get going. It does not matter if you get reversed.
Alexander the Great.
Oh, boy.
All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great
All right, so Alexander Volkanovski getting it done yet again, and with style points tonight, he is your winner by knockout, and of course the path to featherweight gold still goes through New South Wales.
I call him the last boss on the video game because this dude has all the skills. He has power, speed, game planning, all